In the past 24 hours, a lot of information surrounding missing Fort Hood soldier Vanessa Guillen's disappearance has been released. Her family believes investigators found the 20-year-old soldier's remains in Little River Academy yesterday, more than 2 months after she was declared missing from the Killeen base.
And in a shocking turn, an active duty soldier shot and killed himself near the base early this morning as Killeen police officers and members of the Army CID moved in to arrest him in connection to this case. Guillen's family says the Army is covering up the investigation and hasn't been telling the truth about what happened to her.
My sister's no joke! My sister's a human being! And I want justice! And I want answers!
Private First Class Vanessa Guillen's family was on the road to Washington, D.C. Tuesday when they learned remains found near the Leon River Bridge in Little River Academy may be those of their beloved soldier. Early this afternoon, authorities confirmed additional remains were found in the same location after cadaver dogs were sent into the area. Guillen's been missing since April 22nd from Fort Hood Army Base in Killeen. While the remains have not been positively identified, Tim Miller with Texas EquiSearch says the search is over, pending the positive identification.
My sister did not do this to herself. Someone did it.
Guillen's family and their attorney are in Washington, D.C. now, demanding a congressional investigation be done, saying the Army and Fort Hood investigators have been covering up the investigation from the beginning.
We need to know. We need answers. We deserve answers. Our taxpayer money is taking care of that base, supporting that base. We deserve transparency and answers.
In a shocking twist to the case, the U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Command confirmed a junior soldier who was wanted in connection to Guillen's disappearance shot and killed himself as police moved in to make an arrest last night near the Army base.
The person of interest was an active duty soldier, and his name is being withheld pending notification of next of kin through the Army Casualty Assistance Office.
Investigators also say a second person, a civilian and estranged wife of a former soldier, is also in custody. While it hasn't been confirmed by authorities, Guillen's family and attorneys say there is a possible third suspect being looked at as well.
My sister deserves justice. That's why we demand a congressional investigation to be done.
The family attorney said the suspect who killed himself is the one who allegedly watched Guillen as she showered on base. Guillen's family said Vanessa previously reported the sexual harassment to them, her friends, and colleagues, but was afraid to report it to her commanding officer because the harassment was coming from higher up.
They should be ashamed of themselves. Protocol was breached in every manner. We lost one of our own on our own base. Unacceptable, should never happen ever.
Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York on the Senate floor today says changes need to be made in how sexual assault is handled in the military. She says, according to the Pentagon, almost 21,000 service members were sexually assaulted in 2018.
In many of those cases, the assailant is someone in the survivor's chain of command, the same chain of command who will decide the case. There is no other judicial system in America that would ever allow this to happen.
It's something Guillen's family says needs to end, and they're putting those responsible for their loved one's death on high alert.
Vanessa Guillen did not deserve this. And if those criminals are still out there, take my word that we will not rest, we will not stop, and we will keep fighting until you're behind bars.
Guillen's family and their attorney are also calling on Congress for legislation to establish an independent third party to investigate claims of sexual harassment and assault in the military.